Hey, my name is Douglas Thompson. I'm an airsoft gun tech, and what you see here is not just the gun, but it's actually the sights I'm going to be focusing on. These both actually are real steel sights. They're a company called Vortex, and my hand looks super white. I mean, my hand is super white, but it looks super white. I think it's because of the flash. Anyway, this is the S.P.A.R.C. They have a new version of this out called the S.P.A.R.C 2, and I have installed the proprietary. Actually, I'm not sure if it's proprietary. What the hell's going on there? Got some oil on my lens, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is the first version, and I got the kill flash installed. And the kill flash, in case you don't know, one is to protect the optic itself from like impacts and things. There's like a metal sort of honeycomb material, and also if you notice, it's reflective only when it's pointed at you. You know, barely at all, like when it's a little bit off. You know, and literally none, no visibility of the optic itself when it's off to the side like that. So this is it comes with, I got these both used, and this is the way to do it, because the reason why I chose these both have unlimited lifetime warranties. So regardless of what happens to it, regardless of how it happens, where it happens, they will replace it. As long as you can find the unit, like if it drops off a cliff, you can retrieve it. As long as you can retrieve it and send it back to them, they'll repair it for free or send you a brand new one. That's how good their warranty is, and they're the only ones that I've seen through my research. I'm not saying that there aren't others, but the only ones that I've seen through my research that are back up their product 100% like that. So it comes with, actually it comes with this too. No, this comes with the other screen. I'll show you this later. And normally it would come with the two times magnifier if you get it new. 2 times magnifier. It does not come with the kill flash. And then also whatever the owner actually took off the sort of straps that hold everything together, I believe, or at least these caps right here, so they don't fall off. But what these caps are, like a special feature of this, is these are the windage and elevation caps. But if you notice on the top, they actually have like this little raised sort of rectangular portion, and you can use that to adjust the sight. It fits in there, and then it's knurled on the side, so you can actually adjust your sight with the caps themselves. These sights are both waterproof, I think up to, or down to, I think 30 feet, and they are nitrogen filled, so they won't fog up. Both these particular models are night vision compatible. So are the second versions of each. The second versions differ only in the controls on the side here. Right now, like you see a thing that says NV, which stands for night vision. If you push that while the sight is on, let me give you an example here. I don't know if you can, where is the dot? Sorry to shake the. Okay, there's the dot. I know, like, it looks kind of weird because the flash is on the lens, but so there's the dot. And if you push this, it appears that the dot that's not the dot right now. That right there is the dot. So you turn on and off. So it appears that it actually turns the sight on and off, but it's actually just turning it to night vision mode, so the dot isn't so bright it blurs your vision when you have night vision. It has a 6-hour shut-off automatic. So if you leave the sight on, if you're the type of guy like me, or type of girl like some other person, I was about to call myself a girl, but not to say girls are bad people, but I was just about to call myself a girl, and I'm not a girl. So yeah, so like if you're the type of person, I'm gonna say person, that leaves their sights on at the end of a game, and then you come back to it and it's all dim, and you're like, well, I guess I got to go invest in some more batteries. It's not a problem anymore. I believe these models have, I think, 500 or 600 hours on runtime on medium settings. I can't remember exactly. I'll go over some of the statistics in a little bit. But yeah, it comes with 3 height adjustments. This is the the sort of basic adjustment block or whatever you want to call it. If you actually, sorry, you can actually remove this with these 4 screws on the bottom and install this, and it's just flush to your gun. But if you have like an AR type weapon, you want to have this base so it goes over your front sight post and stuff, and you can co-witness with it. And yeah, there are 3 adjustments. Oops. The bottom plate itself. This I'm about to I'm about to give up on that little plate. This is the second time I dropped it. This little extension plate, and then the flush mount. So, and I'm sure you could, you know, combine more and more of them together to make the sight, you know, this tall, but you know, that'd be ridiculous. But what's great about these types of bases is you don't need a riser, like a Picatinny riser. It has a built-in riser. So if you wear a mesh lower or something like that, or even a paintball mask, these are great because you can make them high enough to where when you get your cheek, or you know, as close as you can get your cheek to the stock for cheek weld, you can actually still see the sight and be able to make use of it. So this takes a little bit of an irregular or hard to find battery. You have to go to like sort of battery specific stores or get them online. I recommend getting them online because they're dirt cheap. I think I have some on hand here. They are called CR2354s, and they look similar, but they're not compatible with the 23. What's it called? There's a battery that's similar in size to this and similar in dimensions, but it's not compatible. Can't remember what it is. Actually, it's in this side right here. If I can, it's on my G5. I wish I had it with me. Actually, it's in my car, but they're coin types as well, but they're not compatible. This is a little bit different. And the reason why they chose that particular type of battery is because it offers more overall capacity for that for the sight itself. The buttons are very clicky. They're audibly satisfying, and the tactile feedback you get from it on your finger is also very satisfying, letting you know that you positively press that button. In terms of it's a 2 MOA dot, so it's a very small dot. I think it's a 25 or 26 millimeter. That's how large the lens is. I can't remember the statistics. I really wish I would have written this down before I did this. But I'm just giving you like the basic, what it is and why I think it's great. So yeah, this is the S.P.A.R.C, and I got it for $125, I think. Your best bet is looking for these on eBay because they're all over. And because of that unlimited warranty, they're transferable. So if you have, let's say you sell it, and whoever retrieves the sight, you know, their question is, well, what do I do now? Like, how do I get this warranty to apply to me? The warranty already would apply to them. If you sold it to them, they would need no paperwork. They would need nothing. They are in complete ownership of that site at that point. You know, they don't need any proof of ownership at all, like no receipts or anything. They can send it to the company as long as their address is the one that's attached to it and their name. Like, that's who they're going to send it back to. So if you can get these used without any worry of like, oh, is the warranty going to transfer over to me? Yes, it will. So let's go over this other side here. This is the Strikefire. I have it mounted on my custom Magpul GMP. They're GMP uppers and lowers. And this is gas blowback in case you're not familiar with this particular gun. Well, it's 100% custom. There's nothing besides the receivers that's stock. Absolutely nothing. Actually, and this piece right here and the body pins. Couple things are stock, but everything else is not stock. So one of the reasons I got this sight in particular, it's pretty large. This one did come with its 2x magnifier, and you can actually these caps also come with it. So you just thread it on there. And then you have double the magnification, and it makes it kind of more appropriate for like a sniper rifle in terms of looks. In terms of functionality, I don't use the 2x magnifier. It's not that it's not high quality, because it is. Like the lens is very clear, and you can actually adjust it. This little portion actually adjusts, so you can kind of adjust it to your eyeballs. But I don't use that. I think red dots, 1 times magnification red dots are the way to go. Like it's unlimited eye relief, so you don't have any problems with like having to refocus your eyes. Like you just keep both eyes open. That's the benefits, and that's why I like them. Again, these caps do come with it. They're actually branded Vortex right there, and these particular sights, they come with also various different mounts. I think you can order different mounts for them. This is the one that just came with it. It has 6 screws up top. Very secure on there, and I'm really satisfied with this sight. This has the same exact setup in terms of the controls as the Vortex S.P.A.R.C. In terms of the battery is just a CR123 type battery, and the reason why I chose this sight over other ones is because I have rechargeable CR123 batteries, and in case you're not familiar with these, they're kind of like half AA's, and they fit in, pistol grips real nice. Like you can fit like, a bunch of them in there, and as long as you wrap them up and make sure they don't touch any metal or anything. That's what I do, just so they don't have any possibility of losing their charge. This sight also is nitrogen filled and waterproof to 30 feet, I believe. If I'm wrong on that, don't fault me. Those are kind of things that are just kind of extra little bits of information, because I doubt most people are going to be throwing their gun in a lake and then be like, oh, let's go find it now. That's kind of like just backup for people that are actually in war situations. And again, these are real steel sights. So if you want to invest in something and you shoot actual guns such as you want to invest as much as possible in real steel. This is not as hard as I'm making it look, by the way. Like, I'm just trying to pay attention to what I'm saying, and then I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. But if you really want to invest in airsoft, like you're better off investing in things that you can use on real steel stuff. Like, these 4 grips, of course, can be used for real steel. This pistol grip, stocks, buffer tubes, charging handles, like obviously weapon sights. You want to, in my opinion, it's the smartest thing to do. It's a better investment. As much as you can get that is real can be sold for both airsoft and real steel. So like, there's no point in not getting real stuff, and a lot of times real steel stuff is cheaper. I got this for, what was it, like I think $105 plus shipping. So I brought it to like $115 or something like that, and then I got this for like $125 out the door. And I mean, these sights are hands down, the top quality. Like if you were to buy the airsoft equivalents, they would probably cost the same or around the same, and you can't trust them. You can't put them on an actual gun and expect them to perform like these. You can put these on anything. You can put these on a shotgun. They're rated for shotguns too. Like that's something I forgot to mention. Like, it says right on their thing that they're rated for shotgun recoil. So like, you can put these on anything and they're going to hold their 0. And that's a big thing. I mean, I have this sight. I got this sight for free in a deal I got. It's actually similar. It's a Comp M4. It's very similar to this sight actually right here. Almost down to the everything. This is actually a sort of tip of the hat to the Comp M4 by Aimpoint, and this is actually a tip of the hat to the Aimpoint Micro T1. Very similar in dimensions, and I think the mounting bases are actually the same. I think you can use Micro T1 bases. So if you want like a skeletonized one, like we're a really lightweight one, you can do that. Same with these, like pretty much any tube style mount will work with these, I believe. I could be mistaken. I got this one in a trade. This one is not a trade. I got this off eBay, and it's kind of a heaper. It works. I just threw it on there because this is my least used, least favorite gun. I'll show you this in a future video. Just a little preview. Yeah, anyway. I just reused some parts that I wasn't using anymore for this particular gun, and just kind of built another gun. Got a hold of some receivers and whatnot. Anyway, is there anything else I can go over with these? So again, the reason why I'm making this video is, you know, I see a lot of people buying like these cheap replicas that they work, but it's like, you know, you're still paying money for it. You're still paying sometimes top dollar. Like, I mean, on my G5, for instance, I got in a trade. Actually, I traded some tech work for an Aimpoint Micro T1 replica. It's, you know, they actually had trademarks and everything, and it's a good sight. It works, and the battery type is relatively easy to find, and the adjustments seem to hold true. But again, I could not trust it on a real steel weapon in terms of the recoil, and that had a sale price of $80 or $90. So for what, like $30 more, you can get the real thing. Like, this is not an Aimpoint, of course, but this is the real deal. Like, these are not like sights. I mean, you can throw this around and it's going to last, and if it doesn't, they'll replace it for free, you know, that kind of thing. So, you know, I'm not saying you wouldn't have to pay for shipping or something, because I mean, there might be something like that. I've yet to return one of these, so I mean, I don't think I ever will have to return it, but you know, there's no reason not to get real sights when they're this affordable and this high quality. So that's my point, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed these optics. And again, this is the Vortex Strikefire, a Comp M4 sort of, not replica, but it's sort of modeled after it. And this is the Vortex S.P.A.R.C. The Vortex S.P.A.R.C 2, and then the Strikefire, I think it's just the Strikefire 2. All that's different about it is the controls. The controls are simplified. There's on and off, and then up and down. And I think they might actually have done away with the on and off button, and you just push up or down to turn it on, and then I think you hold them both, similar to an EOTech, to turn it off. So, but if you can find one of these for cheap, go with it. You know, it's the only thing that is a downfall for it is the night vision thing. Like, if you accidentally push that, if it trips on your gear and you think it's off and you're trying to turn it on and it does not turn on. So because it's on night vision mode, you just can't see the dot. So this is actually one more thing to go over. This is actually a red-green dot model, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it because of the camera angle here. I don't think I'm going to be able to show it. And the fact that the flash is interfering. No, you can't see it. I'm not going to even try. Actually, I'm going to do it. I can't turn the flash off mid-video. Maybe I can just go down the scope here. I don't know what that noise was. That wasn't good. I don't know if you could hear that in the video. Okay, so there's the red dot. Right there. And green dot. Red dot, green dot. The green dot is great for daytime, and the red dot is great for nighttime, in my opinion. I just really love these sights. I'll go over some of my other optics in a later video, but these are very highly recommended. Get them. Have a good day, guys. Bye.